This video is in stereoscopic 3D. You can change modes or switch to 2D in the player settings. If the video is playing wrong, click the first link in the description to watch with YouTube's Flash Player, which has even more 2D and 3D options. If you're on Mac or mobile, click the second link in the description to watch this video. Is it gonna hit us? Okay, no, it's not gonna hit us. But it does look like the moon just flew by. That was cool. Even on the screen. Hey there, welcome to Stereo 3D Productions. This is something I've been wanting to do for a couple of weeks now. Cover the Solus Project, which is a rather good-looking game that came out with VR support, running off Unreal Engine 4. Something I'll always be curious about. Something is released on Unreal Engine 4. I do actually have another title I want to look at. They're always pretty experiences, but they're always demanding on performance, so it got me really curious. Got it 2 weeks ago, and I was actually unable to do the video, and I'm going to explain why as we go through this video. I'm sort of being forced to talk about virtual reality comfort modes here in the process, because that's sort of what stopped me from making the original video. Over the last year, virtual reality development overall has sort of noticed that there's mechanics that you can include in first-person view controls that will make the experience more comfortable to newcomers. Now here's the problem with all these VR comfort modes. The way I've gotten used to play a game in VR, not only does the comfort mode work against it for me, but it downright actually makes me feel ill after some time. Most comfort modes in my case become discomfort modes. I do not like having my head turning 10 degrees at a time. It doesn't feel natural. And on top of that, if for games that replace the strafe keys with that rotation, those strafe keys are totally burned in my mind. I mean, I am very, very akin to using A and D for strafe. So even though I know the game has rotation on those keys, I'll keep accidentally hitting them and then accidentally turning my head 50 degrees like in a flash, and then going, whoa, what the hell happened? And this really applies in my case. I've heard that research really hints that these comfort modes are helping a lot of players. I tend to disagree with the idea that it's a majority, because here's what happened. The Solus Project came out 2 weeks ago. I'm going to show you clips here of my original experience with it. First, take a look at my reaction in the opening cutscene, which I dealt with it. It was forced camera motion, but I could deal with it. The first shot that I got a look at the game in my Oculus Rift. Oh. Alright, camcorder not rolling, very ghetto setup. Very, very first impressions of Solus. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, fuck yourself, Unreal. You're beautiful, you sexy, sexy fucking bitch. Now, it was true then, and it is true now. I sort of have to stay away from the menus, the in-game menus, while playing the Solus Project in VR, because the menu, well, the in-game menu at least, the pause menu, is monoscopic, kind of like the Titanic demo was. So as far as early access goes to this title, the VR is especially early access. They do hint very well to this on their store page, so that's fair enough. But I have to stay away from the menus. I want to show you, without showing any menus as much as possible, my reaction when I tried to control the character in this game. Whoa, it keeps resetting. Why is it constantly resetting? Like this. Do they have this shit jerky rotation going on? Because I kind of need strafe, not this shit. Alright, so one of the first things that you're going to see when you start up the latest edition of the Solus Project is you need to, if you're in VR, you need to fiddle with the WASD keys to get the menu to react. Then you pick your item, as if your WASD keys were the arrows, and then you just click to start. So had to figure this out. At the beginning, I was like trying to use my mouse, which obviously did not work. So that's how you get it started. So at first, I was amazed. You saw my first impressions like, wow, because this is running butter freaking smooth. I feel a little bit of judder now that I got my DX story running full out, but this is running better than Ark Survival Evolved. And we'll actually get to see this more and more as I head out and we see the wide open scenery that you'll get to take a look at. That's the first thing I noticed. I'm like, whoa, vast world, great graphics. I didn't even play with the settings. I touched absolutely nothing, and it's running rather beautifully. And then I come to move around, so I'm like, oh, let's take a look at this. Oh, shit, what's going on? What? Whoa. That is not good for me, man. That's, okay, here's the thing. This feels like my head is doing the exorcist thing. The exorcist, whoa. So, yeah, whoa, I gotta stop doing that. So I'm just gonna try to keep my fucking hands off the strap keys until I change the settings here. And then I sort of found out that there was this comfort mode and no option to change it, and I brought it up in the forums. The developer came right in, and this is where the discussion unfolded at like full speed. This is one of the most popular threads I've ever started on Steam, and so what happened is I sort of noticed, this is where I disagree with the research that says that most players prefer the comfort options in VR. I sort of realized from that very discussion that what players in VR will need are options. That is the most important thing, because in my view, if you look at the thread, this is coming up to be a 50-50 kind of thing. Half the people seem to enjoy the comfort options, and the other half seem to completely despise them. It seems to be a love or hate situation. There's a few people who are in between, who are able to endure the comfort option while they would prefer to play with normal strap keys. But like I would say it's really a split, 50-50. A lot of folks, even to my surprise, were asking for things like decoupled rotation, the kind of stuff that I love about, for example, Ark Survival Evolved, where it can run one way and look the other. And this game actually does not have that by default, right? You go where you look, which is, in my opinion, mouse yaw is not the worst thing about VR now. The worst thing about VR, because I got used to mouse yaw. Mouse yaw is the hardest thing to get used to. But once you get used to mouse yaw, it is so precise and powerful that you will actually enjoy using it. The hard thing about VR that you'll never get used to is going where you're looking. It makes you feel locked, tied to something that's so unnatural. This too. Okay, let's change these settings. I'm gonna open the monoscopic menu here and do a few changes, and I'll explain to you what I did so that I do not give you cross-eyed fuckness. I'll just give you one little moment of cross-eyed fuckness to show you what I mean by cross-eyed fuckness. Yay. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this now and just do my shit and just resume the video. Alright, so I've done my settings changes, and this is where I actually have to thank the developer. Originally, upon release, all these options were not available. So this is absolutely awesome to see a developer not only really actively listen to almost everyone who posted in that thread, but to take that input and very quickly turn it around into a delivery, into something we can actually just use right away. I mean, this took a frickin' week. I am really, really impressed. And, you know, most of the developers who put comfort options and lock them on is because they don't have enough VR stick time, and obviously the first-person controls are making them uncomfortable in the process of developing their own game. So I can understand the presence of these options. However, make sure to always put configuration options to change that, because more advanced VR gamers will not only be able to deal with much more free and real and wide open controls, but they will also not deal very well with the comfort option. Here's what they've done. Now, there's weird options in here, and there's some obvious options. There's the comfort rotation, which you can now turn off. You can put smooth rotation, or you can put strafe. I'm using strafe right now. There is a weird option, which is VR movement speed, which I did not realize until now was making me feel really weird. It's at 10% by default, so that means your movement keys move you at 10% the normal speed. It felt terrible. I felt claustrophobic. Like, come on, move. I'm ill. My legs are broken. Help me. Yeah, it really felt limiting. So I turned that up all the way to 1.0 to 100%. And I think something's gonna fucking happen. I really hope not. Now, after having gone through all these options, I had to restart the game because it looks like if you stand in this spot for too long and ramble for an hour, you die. So, yeah, I went ahead and restarted it. And I want to, last but not least, highlight a current bug with the latest release. It should never, ever be the case with any first-party virtual reality support that your mouse reacts to the pitch axis. This needs to go away. This is a problem with third-party virtual reality where you end up, like, your head is like this, and you're like this, and you're mid-battle, and you don't have time to recenter yourself. So now you end up having to do this to aim. So, yeah, the pitch thing is actually a bug. You may want to just put that to 0 for virtual reality at all times in all modes. So that's even with the separate rotation option. So I'll show you what I'll do for this. I'll do a little change here, so it's gonna be a cut in the video. So when I started playing Shadow Warrior 2013 in virtual reality, the pitch thing was annoying the hell out of me because it's third-party VR support, right? I'm using Vorpex and the mouse pitch axis is fully bound. So what I did is I bought these old ball mice and I locked the pitch roller on them. So I can actually now go ahead and play the Solus Project with the exact same controls as I have in Ark Survival Evolved. To the developer, if you want to take a look at some good VR controls, in my opinion, Ark Survival Evolved has them, and it uses Unreal Engine 4. On the game itself, I would have a different stance, so buy at your own risk. Like I said earlier, having control options for VR players will be more of an important thing than having those comfort mechanics in the first place. As long as you offer various options, the more options you have, the more players you'll get, in my opinion. Because really, if you look at that thread, like I said earlier, it was 50-50. So now what I'm doing is I'm picking stuff up, and I'm going to get ready to do my first craft here. So what I do is I look at stuff and I hold down the mouse button and it picks it up. And I got my controls, like I said, configured pretty much like Ark. I'm using my pitch lock mouse so that my pitch does not move around with my mouse. And I am using strafe and full speed VR movement. So now what I can do is craft. I have this rock here. I'll line it up with that one. Put my sights on it. And when it gets yellow, I hit the mouse button and hold it until this happens. Then I can pick up what I crafted here. And I use my mouse wheel to change. And I'm going to show up here. I'm going to cut this. So it actually took me a few minutes to figure this out because the VR PDA and everything, I mean, I have to work around everything here. So, I don't know if you're new to the game or anything and you're trying to play it in VR and you're kind of lost with the controls, well, just watch this video and there you go. But you do have to go through like 20 minutes or probably 30 minutes of me fucking rambling about VR comfort options. Yeah, sorry about that again. So, here we go. I gotta stop here. I've already been here and I've been through the wow moment, as you saw from that other video, but finally, with the freedom of these freaking controls, this is so awesome. Look at this. This is Unreal Engine. Is it? I'm recording. I see 50, but this feels 75. This is amazing. This actually, in some respects, looks better than Ark. It looks better than Ark because it just feels better than it. It just runs better than it. Freaking Unreal Engine 4, man. In my opinion, when the next generation of video cards come out, the ones that'll be able to run anything that Unreal Engine offers at any quality at 75 to 90 frames per second. It's going to be 90 with the CV1. I think Unreal Engine's going to be the bomb shit for VR. It is the one you want to use. Look at this. Look at this site. Everything is like a model. Like, this thing's been moving for a while. I don't know if it's a background picture. This is some artwork, my friend. Oh, look at this. Let me. Come on. Oh, do I have to read like that? Oh shit, that's gonna be hard. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stare at this like that. And I'm gonna read it after on the video. So you people probably saw it right there scrolling by. I don't even know if it's gonna be readable. PDA has some issues. I can pull it up. It's not that terrible, actually. So I don't know if I could actually have a log of these notes in my PDA, but this is readable. The only problem is this is about as close as an alien isolation. I'm probably gonna have to adjust the parallax there on my 3D video. Wow, look at this. Look at this. This looks like a traditional rocket motor and nothing more. This doesn't look like anything that doesn't exist currently. So are we like from Earth escaping or something? This is nice. Look at this shit. This is actually a really good model of a rocket motor. Trust me, I can speak for that at least. Dehydration. If there's anything I know as much as I do about fucking computer nerdness, it would be rocket nerdness. Oh, there was something else I saw before I go. I think I'm starting to be in trouble right now, and I have a little bit of time. I saw stuff on the ground that I could probably pick up. Probably should pick up. Let's pick up everything. Alright. So I haven't been through this part. I did run to that cave earlier during a test. Then I quickly stopped because I was like, okay, now I'm going beyond the first impressions. If I go forward, sort of ruining it for myself. Alright, let's do the notes. I'm going to keep it for the video. You see, I hope they're readable. They do look somewhat. It's just that I have to move my eyes in a really unnatural way to see it. I wish we could just have a log of those in the PDA. If that's not the case already, if that is, I'll notice it at some point. But so far, this is exemplary. Now that the controls can be configured, I can actually try the fucking thing. Because I gotta tell you, a lot of people would come up to me and say, like, are you crazy? Why don't you just fucking play with the comfort options? I can't. I just fucking can't. It makes me really, really sick. And the VR speed thing was making me claustrophobic. All these comfort options have the exact opposite effect on me. They do not serve a good purpose for me. Can I craft something here? Or must I just pick this up? I'll just pick it up here. Anyways, I can actually drop them after craft. Okay, so now there's more and more blood here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. So I can actually, cool. And actually drink. What is this? What is this? What is this? I pick it up. I cannot read. Okay, so far, it took me a few minutes to figure out what the hell I was supposed to do to craft something, which is like you basically have the two objects lined up, or you have what you require in your inventory, so it turns yellow instead of blue, and then you hold the mouse button, but it's once you get the hang of it, I mean, it's just point and click, right? So, it really is simple. Let's see what we have here. What the fuck is this? The glow is really beautiful. I'm really happy that I was able to run this without changing too many settings. I mean, there's really nothing special about my graphics settings right now. I didn't have to lower shadows or lower bloom or lower post-processing. As long as it's comfortable for me, it doesn't need to, during the recording, stick at 75 frames per second. I am using RGB. It is incredibly demanding. So I'll deal with it, and I'm used to it by now. But I gotta say, this is better than Arc. This is just the fact that I can actually have all the intended effects on and that they don't really fuck with my view, kind of like cinematic effects would. These are actually atmospheric effects, like volumetric fog, light shafts, light scatter. I don't know if there's subsurface scattering. I haven't seen any yet, but I'm Crow, you're gonna want to see that if there is any, I'm sure. And yeah, no, but really this is looking like, I mean, look at this! Everything's red because the sun is fucking beautiful. Alright, so what do I do here? Scavenge some food. That was food. Okay, apparently that was food. So I don't know if I auto-eat yet. Let's see if I can pull up an inventory of some sort. Tab is my inventory. Do I... There we go. I think I've just eaten. That was easy. Oh, look. And now I can pull up my PDA. Will this... No, damn it. See, this would be cool that I just get to pull up my PDA. What is it? I-O-P... Now, I wish I could actually see that one right now in front. Is it space? No. Tab? No. Whoa, what's this? The fuck did I do? Did I just craft something? I wasn't aware I crafted. What does this do? Apparently it whacks stuff. I have a whacking stick, people. Oh, look at this! Holy shit! Holy shit! And I'm not getting like frame tanking and shit. This is the big difference with Ark. The frame rate, even though it drops because I'm recording, is consistent. It doesn't constantly drop and come back up. More notes. This is fun. I'm gonna get to watch my own video and actually want to watch it for all these freaking notes. Should give me enough time to read it. Anyways, you can always... Whoa! Holy shit! What the fuck happened here? Oh, I crafted something. I think that's food. I think I make food now? Food can. Alright. So, oh, I think I... Did I eat the food and then pick up... Oh, actually, I guess I've...
Inventory full.
Okay, pipe. Oh, that's what I have right now, a pipe. Alright, I guess I learned the hard way. Alright, more notes. I want to actually get all these because I'm pretty sure this game's history is really cool, the story. I'm trying to get the hang of reading these. 15 years, Earth time, but only 8 years for us. Time flows. Oh, this is going to be so good! Fuck! There's a whole story developed behind this game. Oh, look, it's nighttime. So there's a day and night cycle in this game, kind of like Ark. It doesn't appear that they're using something like... Whoa, really? Or maybe they are. So I don't know if this is True Sky. I'd want to think otherwise. Whoa. Because this is not tanking. True Sky is one of the reasons Ark runs so badly. Because when you turn True Sky off, you get like 20 frames plus, like added to whatever you're getting before. Whereas this isn't really varying when I stare at the sky. Wow. Holy shit. So I don't know how they did their sky, but it looks freaking great and does not tax performance very much differently from the scenery itself. Let's keep moving. Holy crap. I like how, look at this, I like how the debris is really, really scattered across all over the place. See, and so far, unlike Ark, this is kind of cool. I can see the things that are in orbit around the planet I'm standing on, including the sun, which really goes to show that artistically this game's nearly more complete. Now, obviously, we're not talking about the same level of complexity in terms of development. Ark have this crazy-ass fucking tame mechanic to deal with, whereas these guys obviously don't. I think I'm freezing right now. I think I'm freezing, and this is a survival game. Let's see if this would make sense, actually. Will this keep me warm? It should. I mean, I should be seeing the overlay go away now. Apparently not. Or did it? I think I'm gonna go in the cave. Let's see what's up in that cave there.
Reminder, Your survival is of paramount importance to the continued existence
Okay,
of
okay, okay,
mankind.
okay. Chill, chill. Is that making me even colder now? Do I have to move my ass? Do I have to start a fire of some sort? Because now I see the blue forming around my head. And I haven't even fucking done anything yet. Alright, so. Let's see what my current objective is. Combine the pipe and the roots. Oh! Okay, I got it. I should have just fucking consulted that. I need a place where there's no grass so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Alright. Alright, so then I take the pipe. Come on. Come on, pipe. Alright. And yes, there we go. Alright. Now what's the objective? Locate oil and apply it to the torch. Stick the pipe. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice! Okay, so this isn't the same nice fire as Ark. Damn it. I thought I was gonna get this big, just poofy flame and shit, but no. Look at oil and apply it to the torch. So, if like this. Yeah, I think it accidentally lit my torch before I put oil on it. And now I can't put oil on it because it's lit. So they send you here to look. You see what they did? There you go. The line just makes you walk behind the motor. So, well, there's a bug right there. If you pass in front of the motor before putting your oil, you can't put your oil. Your torch stays lit. Look at this. This took a second, and now you need to go to the rocket motor. So, bug. Early access, and now. There we go. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Like I said earlier, it's no arc fire, but it works. Whoa. Why the music? Why the ominous music? Explore. Ooh, explore. Really? Thank you, game. Okay, so I should have known better than to take my sweet ass with the survival training because it looks like it's already over.
Solus Command, calling from the 60th capital ship Obey near Pluto. Checking in for a status update. We received jumbled emergency readings from the satellite relay right before your designated landing time. Is everything okay? Your beam stopped a while ago. Solus 3, I don't want to panic you, but the other colony ships here in the fleet are getting empty. We have a 15-year journey ahead, and our time is running out. The team here are rooting for you.
Whoa. Looks wonderful out here. The intro, although a little confusing with the torch bug there, was really smooth. I mean, rather simple. If they fix that one issue right there, that's good. The mouse pitch issue has not been an issue for me because I have a mouse that doesn't have a pitch axis. So that's perfect. That's probably, if anyone wants to make just a bit of niche money in VR, start a company that makes mice that only have a yaw axis. Just by the way, they're great for third party VR support, and they would be popular with the advanced VR gamers, in my opinion. So I see it often in the conversations, like, how do I turn my mouse yaw off? How do I disable the mouse pitch in this game, and how do I disable the mouse pitch there? And some people use gamepads to do it. I freaking hate gamepads in VR. You have no idea how much I hate gamepads in VR. Oh, hello. What is this? Holy crap! Oh, hello. I believe that is food. Oh, speaking of, you know what? I'll try to be in advance there. I think this is how I eat. There we go, and I'm in the green. beacon. Ooh. Okay. What's this? Whoops. I wonder why the progress bar goes on the item I'm looking at when I right click when it actually drops what I'm carrying. It's a little weird. Not necessarily a bug, maybe just I'm unclear on the mechanic. See, this is what I was talking about earlier, the natural feeling with the decoupled head movement, but no pitch. I can do anything. I can move faster and more freely than I do in real normal life. This is why I like VR, and this is why it's really grown on me, probably more than some would see it grow on them. It's that degree of freedom and the fact that, you know, you go to magical places and you almost feel like you have magical powers just in the way you walk. It's fucking awesome. But having those free controls is a part of it. It's an integral part of it. So what I did there is sort of crabbed. You can only do that if you have decoupled head movement. I have no idea what I just picked up. What did I pick up? It looked cool. It looked like a gun. I'm not clear on if this game has combat or not. No, I probably picked up a core item, something that is meant to power you up or some shit like that. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Whoa. Hello? Find a way into the cave and investigate the sound. Okay. Oh, no? This, maybe? No? There's a little flare there, so I guess maybe we have survivors? I'm gonna put this up on my video, and I'm gonna read it after. This is why I don't try to read them while I got them open. So you have to be precise with your look aim to actually get it to open. Alright. Let's see if there's any items nearby that could maybe help me. Because I just saw I had not the torch, not this. Beacon? I did pick up something. Okay, so I can press tab to flip it. It goes better in the mouse button, because the mouse button sometimes double does shit. So I should have really read what the fuck it is I picked up there, and maybe if I can craft it with something else. I hope I didn't mess up my play there. I do not see the item. Unless I... What's this? What the fuck? Like that there's an acceleration on the movement. I hate mouse acceleration, but I really like actually this movement acceleration. It feels like I need to spool up my run. Whoa! Holy shit, what's going on here? A great way to get my attention, game. Let's go see anybody hurt. Of course they're hurt. Holy shit, are they so hurt? Nobody survived that shit, by the way. Just telling you. That capsule behind there that I landed in, parachute. Total look at this shit. You think someone survives this shit? That's like a 450 G impact. Oh! It's a loot drop. Whoa. That is cool. It looks like a missile engine. Right? Medkit's cool. See, you can't go wrong with putting a plus sign on your red little purse thingy there. That's the best way to define a med kit. Even in VR, we'll know what you're talking about. What is this? No way. Whoa, shit. No, 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 no. Hey, 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 hey. No. Hey, hey, let me pick it up. Damn it. Can I pick it back up? Yes. Okay, cool. Right click, hold the right mouse button. I'm still figuring out the controls, but this is not by any means a game where I have to stop every 2 minutes and look at the controls menu to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Since they put in the VR options and since I just am using my pitch lock mouse, this is absolutely phenomenal. This is the first time I go this deep into it, obviously, for the purpose of the first impressions. Let's see if this freaking thing can actually just bust through the opening there. This is looking oddly, like, timely. It's like, oh, let's just toss him something while he's looking around to get into the cave. Oh, shit. Are you serious? Oh, wait. What does this do? I think I just wasted this thing. No way! Did that just do what I thought it? No way! Oh! Let me do that again. Oh, shit. Oh, and do I have to use my mouse to actually aim up? Yeah, that's fine.
Climate anomaly detected.
Uh-oh. I think I have no choice but to stay in here now. Anyways, apparently this is... Oh, wait. Apparently this is a linear experience, so there's no... There is some open world elements, but not very many. What's with the music, dude? What's with the music? By the way, I have to give it to their sound design that just the title menu, the way it accommodates you with that is awesome. That is fucking awesome, by the way. You're scaring me. Game, you're scaring me. Oh, what? What's going on? Okay, something is happening. I think I've completed a section. I hope it doesn't crash my game, though. I haven't seen this game crash from loading scenes. No. Whew. Okay, so you gave me a good scare, game. You gave me a good scare. This is interesting. I'll tell you what, people. I will end my first impressions video here because I think it's been sufficient and my ramble takes up a great part of it. So I'm gonna have some editing to do already on it. I don't want it to be too long or to sound like I'm bitching too much about things that these developers are really being frank about and they really did a good job with, in my opinion. So this is like, we've been heard. The VR players, we all went in there and we all said what we thought about how it worked and we were listened to and taken seriously. And this has made people like me able to play this game without any problems whatsoever. And I welcome anybody who has a DK2. If you like the comfort options, if you like the traditional, normal FPS controls in VR, if you like decoupled rotation, all that stuff, aside from that pitch bug, everything's in here. This is an exemplary title now. It went from something I didn't like because I couldn't freaking play it for like 2 minutes to something that is an example of how VR should be delivered to the customer with all these wonderful options. Is this the problem? I can't see. I can't see. What's wrong? Oh shit, hydration. Shit. Hydration. Fuck. Where's my torch? Give me my torch back. Fuck, my torch. Where the fuck's my torch? Oh shit, no. Don't tell me the fucking torch is gone. Okay, well, I'll use this now. What is this? It's probably a rock. Ah, there we go. Okay, I know that now I'm probably gonna die if I don't fucking find water soon.
Emergency. Hydration levels critical. Seek water source.
Seek water. Ah! Quick.
Dehydration imminent.
Quick. Give me. Ah, phew. Alright, now I can quit the game and I can resume from here and do a let's play of this game. That's what I wanted to say. Oh shit. And what if I... Okay, cool. I just have to flick up. Alright, so I'm gonna press escape now. It's gonna give some cross-eye fuckness. I can do my outro, but look for a Let's Play of this game. I thank you for watching, people. We're watching Stereo 3D Productions, and I think this game absolutely looks amazing. I have cross-eyed fuckness right now, but I can still look around, which is actually really odd. And good, by the way. Look at these rocks. This is so cool. Alright, so again, thanks for watching. Developers of the Solus Project, you are absolutely awesome. Thank you for listening to almost all the players. That is really cool of you to have done, to listen to absolutely everybody. I mean, all the options are available in this game to play any which way you want with any which control options you prefer. So that's it, people. Let's play this game coming soon.